Rashad, why you
Anyway,
didn't hit me up?
What's up, Rashad?
Hey, Rashad.
What's up, Rashad?
Thank you, Rashad.
brother, I love you, brother. Trump lit.
What's up, Rashad?
Yeah.
What it do, boy?
Hey, Rashad.
All right. Summer Walker.
What?
The Shea Frost, he was saying that Summer Walker was on Brooklyn Frost stream, his sister's stream, for the sake because her label said it and it's the trend and stuff like that. Zero said the media has become more opinionated than newsworthy reporting based on facts. Example, yeah, and we ain't even speaking about him, Nate. We already know. I ain't even give him the energy or time on this channel. I already made a whole short about it the last time. He did it again, try to get it. I ain't gonna give him the time of the day. The media. So yeah, with that, that's why I feel like writing is better when you want to consume media, like reading and stuff like that. Because when you write, like in the newspaper, you can say last name, so you know it's a column, or opinion, and then the title, and then what is just a regular story, just presenting the facts and stuff like that. On CNN, on TV, on the videos and everything like that, like most time it's opinion based because opinions just get more views. Like once again, like how we was talking about Zero on SSB the other night, I said I've been doing this for a long time. On when I just few years ago, I put out a story and just present the facts, interview people, don't make my and let the people decide or whatever. Shoot, that stuff was talking to a dang wall. Like I think maybe the Kennesaw 5 might have done well, which I really like that story. Y'all could go back if y'all want to see that. Hold on, let me see Kennesaw 5. Where Kennesaw 5 at? Dang, I don't even have it up. Is it like, do I have it as a hashtag? Let me see. Yeah, here it is. 16 views. Oh, that's crazy. Kennesaw 5 was a fire story. I ain't gonna lie, the Kennesaw 5, but it's got 16 views 7 years ago, bro. Bro, I come up here and just say random stuff on some and then give my opinion. Boy, it go up. Hold on. This Thomas Crooks thing only got 18 views. But I'm trying to see a good example. Good example would have been the soft white underbelly. Like that's kind of getting some attention and stuff like that from this week. How I get to there? I get to there. Here it is, 1,000 views. Just me saying, if you guys were on that live talking about the soft white underbelly being a 62-year-old dating a 19-year-old, and he takes advantage of the vulnerable people that he interviews, which are homeless people and people who are on drugs. Like that just shows you, dog. You know what I'm saying? That just tells you everything. This guy is watching me. This guy is the quarter reporter on information from Science Site about how TikTok and YouTube Shorts are frying our brains when it comes to our attention span. Quartering. Oh yeah, 100%, 100%, 100%. But it's like opinions is what grabs people's attention. I don't know if it was. I think the shift. I ain't gonna lie to you. The shift came from Skip Bayless and Stephen A. Smith. Granted, I come from sports. So like all I did as a kid was watch ESPN and ESPN2. But I think that I want to make the argument that trickled down into CNN and Fox News, where First Take affected the entire media landscape. That's what I think. And everybody focused. So like Don Lemon had to become more of a personality. Anderson Cooper had to become more of a personality. Tucker Carlson had to become more of a personality than he was before. Stephen A. Smith had to become more of a character than what he was before, because those are the things that got ratings to get people mad if you disagree with them. But now, like, it's like, dang, where can I get like just the actual news, bro? Nate said, I think social media played more of a role. I think it was First Take, bro. I think First Take did it. Me personally, I think when First Take went from cold pizza to First Take, and then like it started getting more popular and more popular, and then it became more popular than the cold pizza, because First and 10 was just a segment on cold pizza, and then it became bigger than the actual morning show Cold Pizza. So then after that, it just became all about debating. Carrie Champion came in. When Carrie Champion came in, they was gone, bro. Oh wait, it started turning. That's around the time of you know what I'm saying, when Stephen A came back to ESPN, because he was coming back as a Nate said it wasn't just First Take. You can make that argument. You can make that. But for me, like I said, I have a different perspective because all I did as a kid was watch ESPN, ESPN2. That's why I thought it was First Take. SSB said you can make the argument without First Take, we would have as much content on sports. This is where sports debating took off. Yeah, I agree. SSB said clock it. Yeah. Yeah, I think sports content became a thing because it's like, bro, what was it before then? Sports Center. Sports Center was what? Highlights, fancy, entertaining commentary over the highlights, and then the top 10. That's all. That's all. Like it was the main plate. The main dish was Sports Center. Just to watch the highlights, just watch the game, and watch the commentary to see Stuart Scott. Booyah! Like that's what we were into. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't the other stuff. You know what I'm saying? But now it's all debate, bro. It's all like, how does Dak Prescott's legacy affects LeBron's quest for a football? That don't even make sense. Dak Prescott plays football. It doesn't even make sense. But that's what it is now. And it started with First Take. People used to debate, but it was just a barbershop talk. 100% true. Like we used to talk. I don't know I guess back then, right? It was Kobe versus LeBron. But the Kobe versus LeBron debate, wasn't, you know what I'm saying? First take. The way that it's LeBron Jordan now. It's just LeBron Jordan. I'm like, gosh, dang. Goodness gracious, bro. And I remember Stuart Scott, he was talking about it in his book. He's like, oh, you guys always talk about Tiger Woods and LeBron James. He said those guys get the ratings. And he was right. But it's annoying, dude. It's annoying. I haven't watched, I haven't had cable in a few years, so there's that. But a full First Take show, probably haven't watched since I was in college. This was like 8 years ago. So yeah, it's been about 8 years since I watched a full First Take. They only get it because they only do it because we talk about it. 100%. But it's like, dang, can we? Because you got to think, it's half that, right? It's half what the people want. Okay, the people want LeBron Jordan combos because it's going to get them going. It's going to get them started. It's something simple that everybody can relate to. At the same time, with that much power, that much popularity and stuff like that, you're the tastemakers. So you can literally change what people want to talk. When you're at that level, you can definitely change the landscape. Now, see, Get Up, I don't know if Get Up has that leverage, because Get Up wasn't created back when everybody was still watching cable television. You know what I'm saying? But First Take can change it. You know what I mean? Asia Wilson scored 1,000 points last year, not a peep. This is what I was saying about your boy, the former DMV quarterback, towards ACL, everything like that, right? Most people just watch YouTube videos or short debates on TV. ESPN viewership during work hours is usually a TV. Oh yeah, facts. TV on at a gym or airport, just in the background with people watching if they have time. 100% SSB. 100%. Yeah, he said that's not my boy. That's your DC, the Commanders, man. The GOAT black quarterback. Nah, shout out Doug Williams. I ain't even gonna tell that joke. I was gonna say GOAT black quarterback before Jaden Daniels. I ain't even gonna do Doug Williams like that. But top 3 black quarterback of Commanders history. Your boy. Heisman Trophy winner. But yeah, it's the same thing. It's like, bro, you ain't never spoke about the WNBA before. And Nate, I ain't gonna talk about it too much, but I'm gonna just say what I said in my short a couple months ago when he first tried it, right? At the beginning of the season. I'm gonna say what I just said then. Nafisa Collier is obviously the leading candidate for MVP. Minnesota Lynx all the way up there. You know what I'm saying? First team, best team in the league and stuff like that. Undisputed failed because of Skip Bayless' ego, just to jump to that SSB. You ain't say a thing about Nafisa Collier or the Minnesota Lynx. And when he did, after everybody pointed that out, it sounded like ChatGPT script. Oh, Nafisa Collier and I've been the same. But yeah, it fell because of Skip's ego. Like Nate said, it fell once Skip debated disrespected Shannon. Because once he did, Shannon was turned off. And when Shannon left the show, there was no one. He tried to figure out a replacement, and it just didn't work out. So after a while, like Skip was just like, my heart isn't in it. Undisputed, I think, was failing before. I don't know. Because SSB, like around that time, right before you had the moment where Shannon called Julio Jones live on the air and said, "Are you in Atlanta?" He said, "No, I think I'm out of there." Like that was different, bro. Like them folks was they was big after that. Like I mean, big after that. They were already big, but that was kind of like the peak of the show for real. And then Shannon, he was going over the top with the bringing in the gold and the Henny and the cigar, but it was going viral though. I don't know what the ratings were looking like back then, but they were probably going crazy. Hip hop Twitter is a whole mess right now. What's going on, Richard? What's going on with hip hop? Hip hop Twitter. Is it something I'm missing from hip hop Twitter? Oh, about Drake talking about UK? Drake's lying, bro. Drake is salty about losing and the entire world, but I guess Americans in particular dancing to Not Like Us because they're not like us. First Date is still kind of unpredictable to me. I have no idea what they're gonna say. Oh, stuff with with Kirko. Well, oh yeah. Is there something else with him right now? Dang, hey, the thing is, bro, like folks just getting exposed, like you getting exposed for your propaganda, everything. Like even these clip channels. I seen one of them go off on Reggie today. They said Reggie broke. Reggie don't pay his thing. I said, dang, so influencers were paying y'all to post their clips to get their streams lit. That's crazy. But hey, folks is getting exposed. It's always gonna come to the light. Yeah, all the things point to Kirko being a new account being no in NDA network. 100%, man. Like I was saying, all these like underground, you know what I'm saying? You do a couple deals, you do this or whatever, I'm gonna push out Travis Scott, the best album, Jack Boys 2 album of the year, rap album. Man, look, people have ears, bro. But salute to Travis Scott, everything he got going, and the Jack Boys and stuff like that. I was thinking when I was listening, because I heard the first couple songs and I heard Sheck West ad libs in the back. Yeah, Sheck West and stuff. And I was thinking, man, the way he fumbled the bag is crazy. Because Mud Boy was a great album, bro. That was one of like my last few just like hype albums, not really lyrical or whatever, but just hype albums that I love was Mud Boy, bro. And now that was like 2018. And then right after that, the video with Justine, he climbing over. I said, dang, boy. Dang, not my boy Sheck. But gotta stand on business, man. Gotta go with morals, bro. I had to stop listening to Sheck after that. But I say all this to say we have ears, dog. We have ears. You can't tell us what's good and what's not. Defending Club Paradise and all that the account was created on July 10th and already had 12K followers and mad views with an awful like to view ratio. Yeah, man, like them Club Paradise, all that with pushing the Drake narratives and stuff. It's nasty work, dog. Nasty work. To try to flip the narrative that like Drake, it ain't looking as bad as it is looking for Drake is crazy. I ain't gonna lie to you. But yeah, man, let me get to this.
Rashad, why you
Anyway.
didn't hit me up?
What's up, Rashad? Hey, Rashad.
What's up, Rashad?
Thank you, Rashad.
Brother, I love you, brother.
What's up, Rashad? What it do, boy?
Hey, Rashad.